Perfect for days when you're feeling a little lower on energy, but you still want to add some movement into your day. Inhale. And as you exhale, bend to the right. And if the left side, the next time your knees go over to the left side. Inhale, arching the back, looking up. Exhale, rounding the spine, gentle chest. Lift yourself up. Heel toe the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Take a deep breath in. And we'll take one final deep breath in through the nose. Exhale to sigh it out. Stick. Want to go to the park? Yeah. Okay.
Who's a good kid? You can. Oh, go get it. Oh, go get your toy. Go get your toy. Go get it. Go get it.
We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know.